Hello dear friends and colleagues, my name is Timur Asimov. I'm the representative of the marketing department of the Kilit Hospitality Group, in which we have two branches of the hotels, Crystal Hotels and Nirvana Hotels. And right now we are going to show you Crystal Paraiso Verde, which is located in BELEK region, BOGAZKENT. And our beautiful hotel just undergone of the complete renovation of the outer terraces and many other active zones. And the hotel is consisting of 45,000 square meters with 720 room capacities of 8 blocks. And we're really happy to show you today what we're all about in our new renovation in Crystal Paraiso Verde. Firstly, let's start with the face of our hotel. So we are right now located in a fully renovated reception zone in which we have 2 floors. The upper floor is the guest relations floor, and the lower floor, which we're at right now, is the completely renovated reception desk with the separate kids zone and the tables and chairs completely new with a separated bar for our guests to enjoy their beverages while they're waiting for their rooms. In the Turkish tradition, and especially tradition in Crystal Hotels, we would like to welcome our guests with a sweetened drink, Turkish sherbet, and the Turkish delight lokum, which we produce in our hotels. Here you go, thank you. Cheers. So let's start with inspecting the bar, which is located in our reception zone. This bar is called the Phoenix, and I'll explain you why later on. We decided to call many bars and zones of our hotel basically based on the names of the birds, fictional and non-fictional. The Phoenix Bar. Phoenix Bar serves hot and cold beverages, especially very good for the guests who would like to wait for their rooms and have some beverages while they're waiting. We care about our guests. We don't want them to wait with nothing. We want them to enjoy themselves and enjoy our services while they're still waiting for their room. Well, as I mentioned before, the zone is completely renovated with some additions. So now we always know that our guests are waiting for their rooms, but we should always consider all of our guests, the mini friends too. So for those dear guests, we've created the kids zone, where our kids can sit down, interrogate with each other, have some fun time. Our personnel from the kids club will come and assist if there is a need, and the guests will be having fun time even while they're waiting in the lobby zone. So dear friends, right now I want to present you completely newly built floor under our reception, where we serve hot and cold beverages as well as the alcoholic drinks, and we have a separate patisserie. So let's follow please and see what we have here for the service of our guests. So from the imported alcoholic drinks, I proudly present to you these brands. We serve alcoholic beverages, we serve hot beverages, we serve cold beverages here during the day until the evening, as well as the sweets. Our bar works 24 hours. To present you our newly built patisserie. Yes, we do have a separate bar which serves hot beverages, alcoholic beverages, and hot beverages, but we didn't stop there. Yes, we do have a separate patisserie for the guests and a separate bar which serves coffee, cold drinks, yes, as well as the newly brought herbal tea to Crystal and Nirvana Hotels. So let's see for ourselves and see what the sweets are here. And here we have spa. Yes, the lower floor has patisserie, has a separate bar, so you can have a drink, you can have your suite, and come and enjoy yourself in the spa by our procedures and the wellness rooms. Well, as you could understand by the explanation that we had earlier, that the lobby zone was completely renovated. The whole building, in fact, was renovating with the separately, differently, out of all the concepts built new floor that we just showed you right now. And this beautiful building is the complete new thing, and we're really happy to see tourists this year. Yes, dear friends, I'm very proud to present you something new, something else. This is our Italian restaurant with completely renovated design and cuisine, which is available for a reservation free of charge for 4 nights of stay and above for all of our guests. And we're really proud to serve you the services that we got here this year. So dear friends, we didn't stop here on our renovations. Right now behind me we have a Mehi vitamin bar, also named by the bird. And here we have a separate detox bar for our guests. Of course, everyone likes to have something, vegetables, fruits, something fresh, sweets, but people also love to have detox drink. And just for them, we created that detox bar with a special menu. And of course, as we get our detox drinks, we basically aim to, cleanse ourselves, lose weight, or stay in shape. And for that, we have a separate fitness zone in here, right near you. Yes, note also one thing, that we have I would say, architectural bonus in here. Our hotel is divided into 2 zones. We have an active zone after the reception, and we have a more quiet zone, which is before the reception, where all the blocks are located. So if there are any guests who want to stay in a quiet place, despite the fact that we're an active hotel with an active program, they're very welcome to stay at any room of the block, because all the rooms are located in a foresty green zone, and it's even very good for the mothers with their children, with the babies and baby carriages, to walk around and enjoy the lovely nature. And one more thing that I'd like to mention, very sunny here. We have a separate relaxed pool. Now, the zone where it's located is very advantageous, because from the name of it, relaxed pool, you can understand that the guests here want to relax, want to stay separate from the more active zones and enjoy the peace and quiet, beverages and their own separate pool without any high or frequent activities around. So please follow us. Well, as you figured out, we'd like all of our guests to enjoy drinks and food. So even in the relaxed zone, we have a separate bar which serves cold beverages, hot beverages, and beer. So we happen to stumble across our map. So right now, we've started from the reception, right here. We went all the way down here. You can see that the relaxed pool and the zone of the blocks is completely separate, so from the most active zones of the hotel. And while we'll be going there, I'll be glad to show you more. So let's follow. It's all about the comfort of our guests. Of course, we have 720 rooms, we have 8 blocks, but for the guests who walk on the upper floors, we have a separate bridge-like corridors which they can use by traveling through the rooms. Maybe there are friends that want to visit each other's blocks, as well as the other separate corridor on the ground floor which is tented. All of the corridors are tented, matter of fact, to be covered from the sun. So in the heat of the day, you can just walk through the shadows in between the blocks without having any discomfort of going to separate elevators or so on. And here we are at the amusement park, or should I say Luna Park of the hotel. It is for an additional charge. The prices are fair. You may purchase the tickets from the person who is responsible for such of a concept in here. And we have a different amusement attractions in here for our guests, starting from the small ages, finishing to the adults and above. Dear friends, yet again we are at a snack bar or a snack zone. Right now we are at the late snack, which works until 9:30 p.m. until 7 a.m. And also, out of the hours of the night snack, this place functions as Antalya Snack Restaurant, which serves Turkish or Antalya's köfte, which is a meatballs, Turkish piyaz dish, as well as the kabak or pumpkin sweet. So let's follow and see what we have here. Gastroenteritis guarantee. So we have an additional, dear friends, we have another bonus for our guests, for all of you. We have a 50 meters long food court which serves from the lunchtime until the evening different types of foods, whether it's pizza or whether it's fries, even sweets, and we have a separate bar for all of our guests at the end of our food court. Let's see for ourselves. Right now we are located at the bar that I mentioned about, which is at the end of our court. It's a special bar. We serve different cocktails in here. It has its own cocktail menu, right here, two-sided, as well as an extra service of mojito from 6 in the evening until midnight. While the show is there, you may come here and get your mojito and enjoy it as well as enjoying the show. Dear friends, we are at a very special zone. As you can see, we are at the scene of our amphitheater, which was renovated for the better service and quality shows for our guests. We built another floor upstairs where our guests may also sit down. It is tented in case it rains, and the guests can enjoy the program that we've created for them. Here you go. Dear colleagues and dear friends, I'd like to present you a completely new area, which was built for special shows, after party shows and parties, as well as its own separate bar called Sparrow. No, it's not Captain Jack Sparrow, but it's the Sparrow. So. Yet again, we are at a active and interesting zone of our hotel. Right now, we are located at the Kids Club, Crispy Kids Roll, by the way, with a brand new logo of this year. And starting from this year, especially for Crystal Paraiso Verde, our Kids Club will be working from 10 in the morning until midnight for our little guests. We are fully focused on the adults or young families having fun separately from their children if they wish so. And we serve all of it in here. Yet again, we're still at the mini club. It's quite big, as you can see, and the building behind me is the old kids club that was here before the renovation, and I'm happy to show you the new place, so let's go and see. New build, big mini club zone with a separate playroom in here, ready to serve our children from 10 in the morning until midnight the whole day with the help of our beautiful and smart staff, which speak in 4 different languages and able to communicate with your children. We provide different activities for children, and we guarantee that they won't be bored in here, as well as their parents, which also like to spend time in the water park zone, as you could see. I need a moment, please. I didn't watch this one. Now we are located in one of the most special zones of this hotel. Well, as far as you know, or as we told you before, we are located on the second shoreline, not directly at the beach. So we decided to use this zone for our advantage because there is a river between the hotel and its beach. And right by the river, we bought dogs, or I would say special garden for our guests, which is a beer garden and a love corner in the evening called Euromedon Beer Garden. So let's see it for ourselves. So this is a remarkable site that we have here. It's would say it again, a quite remarkable place and a very, very special zone. Now, the zone is protected by the government due to the fact that there are separate, or I would say special types of birds that hibernate here each season, and this is a remarkable and amazing site, an amusing site for, especially for those tourists who would like to take a picture of very unique birds and add them into their collection. So we highly advise you to come and enjoy this site and this beautiful area with us, with Crystal Palace. Well, how could we call it a beer garden if we didn't serve beer in here? This bar was created just for that concept and serves 3 types of beer: Bomonti, Efes and Beck's, as well as a hot tea for those who just want to enjoy nature right near the river, which is overpassing through the city. Well, our beach is not that far from us, just 4 to 5 minutes of walking approximately, but we have a shuttle service and a shuttle stop for tourists who just want to get there real quick without walking under the sun. So let's wait for one and see for ourselves. And our shuttle service is very special, and it came to take us. I present you the blue Paraiso tractor. Yet again, we are at another zone. Our hotel is quite big, as you can see, and Paraiso Verde does not stop surprising our guests, even the little guests again. We think about all of them again and again. The beach area has its own private tented kids area where children can play under the shadows, hiding from the hot heat of the sun. There is a thematic beach ship here, which is an attraction for the children. The whole area is sandy for the soft of the step, as well as another parkour park for the teenagers. Now this whole area is used for animation of our teenagers, and these 2 pavilions are used to hide from the heat, and we have a special crew here, the staff, that throughout the day picks up children, calls them to play games, especially the teenagers, and create some interesting games, survivor style. So here at the beach arena, we have a GOZLEME house. also included in the cost for our guests. An amazing gözleme. The lady here is an amazing cook and is very famous with her homemade gözleme of different varieties of topping. And we have a completely renovated, I would say new restaurant, CARETTA, on the beach, which serves as a snack bar during the day and separated into two a la carte restaurants in the evening, which is the seafood a la carte, which is extra charge, as well as the Turkish cuisine a la carte, which is free of charge by reservation for 4 nights per stay and above, which is called Verde. Snack bar, we have a very special separate zone at the beach, which is 4,000 square meters, and we just built a new scene right here, a new area for parties plus 18, which will be hosted for our adults a few times a week. And as you can see, we don't have anything further there, so we can be loud as much as we want and we won't disturb anyone. Our beach is 500 meters long. We have some beds enough for everyone, as well as 2 types of pavilions in the garden and at the beach line. But our beach is, as you can see, it has this empty zone right here, and this is for a reason. As you can see right here, we pointed out for our dear guests and everyone to see and understand why we separated the zone from all that we put on the beach, I mean the sunbeds. It's because we have sea turtles coming here each season and laying eggs. You can also see that we pointed out the zones where the eggs are laid currently, so we don't want the fauna, the flora to be damaged by the tourists, by humans. We want these turtles to spread and we want to keep species as much as possible, as many as possible. So dear viewers, as you can see, our beach is slightly pebbly at the entrance. The waters inside are pebbles mixed with the sand, small pebbles of course, because we are in the BELEK region. And to say about the entrance of the sea, it is level. So step by step you go and walk into the deep depth of the beach. You don't just step and immediately find yourself in the deep depth of the water. So it is pretty safe. Friends, as you can see, we stumbled across the Child's Festival. Now our group here is walking around and announcing everyone that there is a festival for children near the beer garden area. And well, that's the way they call them. Please. also at the territory, the main territory, the common, where we walk to the beach, there is a pier like this here. It's a main pier, main dock per se. So if there are any one of you who want to fish in here, you're very welcome to do your fishing, enjoy yourself and enjoy the nature. So thank you. Dear viewers, so we have summarized the inspection that we had here with you, and I would like to say that the check-in is now and check-out is never. Crystal Paraiso Verde. I'll be back.